So Tori, I got you, cheese! Brandon, I think they're multiplying. You have anything to say?
Stop inviting them in.
Okay, welcome back to Critical and Cynical. Critical, Cynical.
Others.
The other one's brother, and then
the other one's girlfriend.
The other one's girlfriend. Okay, so Tori decided to just walk in with a bunch of his friends.
Yep, I'm taking over the show now, Jack.
You know, I thought it was Brandon's show, but... So,
gee, thanks, Disney.
So this is Paige, this is Hunter, you know them from TAGMovieReviews channel, and Brandon. So Brandon, when are you going to be... We're going to be reviewing something. You did, the last review I think was for Freaks, right?
How many times do I have to keep saying this, Brandon? When are we getting that Howard the Duck?
It's out today.
It's out today? Is this a Comic-Con exclusive?
I don't know, but please watch this again when I release the video, so it's accurate.
So speaking of Comic-Con, we're going to be going over the movie trailers, and we're also going to do a second part for some of the TV shows. There was a boatload of TV show stuff, so we're basically going to be going in order, giving our own thoughts. First one was Aquaman, the character that no one really cared for to begin with. The first thing I actually noticed is if you look at the Warner Brothers logo, it now says Warner Media because of the whole, I believe it was the Verizon deal or something like that went on. So there was a deal going on with Warner Brothers, but it's called Warner Media now. Mera and Black Manta, they look like they were straight out of the comic. They look great. Mera's played by the Amber Heard, the one with
Johnny Depp's ex and Elon Musk's ex.
Yeah, not yet, but it'll happen. First thing I'll say is the underwater scenery really looks gorgeous and cool.
Just like
CGI.
And
I was gonna say exactly like Wakanda.
Yeah, there's
like
a little bit of Wakanda, but it also
Wakanda underwater.
James Wan's a pretty good director. I'm guessing we have two villains,
yes.
Black Manta and
a guy,
the brother we don't care about. But my thing is though, as I hope it's good, but can Jason Momoa carry a film on his own? Because a lot of the stuff I saw in the trailer was him saying "whoa" and badass and stuff. So, those are my thoughts on Aquaman. Brandon,
the real question is, can Jason Momoa prop up a dying franchise?
No,
because this movie, whatever the trailer is, looks like it's going to be hot garbage. It's weird. All of the DC movies start out with them as kids. Did you notice that?
I have noticed that.
They're all kids. And I know Aquaman, whatever, looks shit, but we have to talk about the poster.
Oh yeah.
How they got in trouble on Twitter, and I also usually noticed that they took Getty images and placed them on the poster, and people were like, "Yeah."
They took like stock footage sharks and like
they
typed in sharks on Getty Images, picked the first one, and copy pasted them
like the watermarks
all over.
God.
And people are like, "Oh, that's what Getty Images is for." But DC is a multi-million-dollar company. They don't have money in order to get someone to render a fucking shark. They gotta use the Getty Images. They gotta copy paste it all over the frame.
What if they use images of just Jason Momoa but from Game of Thrones? Put him in there.
What if they just copied that? Probably.
Probably did.
The poster looks like Finding Nemo anyway.
It does. Actually, it kind of does. I don't know. They don't show him in the trailer yet, but they've released pictures of him in the traditional orange costume. Like, oh god, this looks terrible.
Wow, it's gonna be garbage.
All right, Tori, thoughts on Aquaman, on Mermaid Man?
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the movie. Well, actually,
me and you could talk about it since we both watched the trailer together.
Yeah. We thought, for the most part, I don't know if you've seen Justice League. I saw Justice League, and Justice League was an entertaining piece of crap. But with Jason Momoa, I think he's gonna be... I think he could pull it off. Honestly, I really do. And with a director like James Wan, who did The Conjuring, Fast and Furious 7, I think he's gonna do a fine job. I think we were both cool with it. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, I don't like the little kid, though. That didn't look like it had anything to do with it.
Like Tarzan, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Or like Mowgli.
Or
Mowgli.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, I thought it was fine. I know it's gonna be crap, obviously. I know people are gonna go freaking nuts over it and be like, "Oh my god, it's awful. It's worse than DC film." And I'm like, no. I still think Suicide Squad is the worst.
I think that it could be good. I mean, the effects are really good, but I don't know if it's going to be able to hold up a story itself. I feel like it's just going to fall flat in the story department.
I will say, though, that you are right about Black Mantis.
Black Manta.
Black Manta.
Mantis doesn't matter. Mantis is an instant.
Whatever. He does look like straight out of the comic book, and
Why did they make him black though? Because he's Black Manta?
yeah, exactly. I thought that was cool.
His name is Man Ray.
Man Ray. I'm holding off on hope. I mean, I hold on hope for Justice League, and I was just like
Wrong.
Now, Hunter,
Yes.
have you seen the Aquabro trailer?
I've seen the Aquabro trailer.
What did you think?
I don't watch DC films, so
Why ever would you not?
Why not, Hunter? Why did you come to Justice League with me?
I've seen a few Batman films, and I get like, okay, this is like Warner Brothers' new like universe kind of thing. Like I've seen Dark Knight, I've seen Batman Returns. I can't get into the DC stuff. It's just I prefer Marvel, and like because Marvel's a little more sci-fi-ish.
So you're a Marvel fanboy.
I'm not even a fanboy. I'm not.
Go back to your hole.
No, but I mean, I watched the trailer for Aquaman. I think the storyline just seems really cheesy.
That was in the comic though, as in like his origin was like.
Well, it's the fact that it's like they even say in the trailer, it's like the underwater civilization, they're gonna take over the land, they're gonna attack and take over everything. It's like, Jason Momoa, I think he's a cool guy. I think he can pull it off.
But as an actor.
I haven't seen multi-million-dollar film.
I haven't seen Justice League, so I can't say. I haven't seen anything he's in, but he just seems like would be a good pick for Aquaman, I guess.
I will disagree, but I respect your opinion.
No, I mean, again, I don't watch DC stuff, so I...
Well, what's interesting about this is you're seeing from Aquaman, they're trying to go lighter, and if DC does dark gritty too much, they might have actually went overboard with the comedy for Shazam. So this is like DC upping the comedy to a max. Oh yeah, they're really bright and colorful now. And I call it I know this is the origin, but like it's a superhero version of Big. Because you have the little kid helping the guy who grew up. It seems like DC doesn't like. Okay, they like goofy, funny things. Well, what are funny things to do? Let's have him dance in the costume and stuff like that. It almost feels like a superhero parody. I mean, if this wasn't like a DC Marvel thing, it's just something on its own. That I know this is the comic, but I honestly I don't know what to make of Shazam. It's bizarre. Brandon.
What do we think of Captain Marvel?
Yeah, he was original Captain Marvel, but people have been saying they wanted the lighter tones of DC films. Do you think they went way too far with it?
I think this trailer is very misrepresentative of what the movie is going to be.
Will it be like a Suicide Squad situation where they used every single funny part?
Yeah, that's all the coming. It's going to be very dark and gritty otherwise. The dialogue is crap. The movie looks like it's going to be crap. The Rock's in it.
Is he
his brother?
Is Black Bolt?
As Black Adam's brother.
I said Black Bolt. Sorry, I didn't think of you.
I was waiting for someone to talk about The Rock.
The Rock's gonna be in. The Rock is also. The Rock is gonna be in this movie, which is actually a setup for Suicide Squad 2, where he's gonna be.
So what? Do you have anything else to say about Shazam?
Yeah, it looks like crap.
So at this point, what would you prefer from DC making?
Give up.
Fair enough. Tori, Shazam.
Again, this is something me and her watched. At first, I watched this and I turned to her and I was like, "Is this real? Is this a real movie?
Is this life?"
No, I was like looking at it and I'm just like, "What the hell is going on?" And then like, he goes into like this dark realm, weird area, and he goes, "Say my name, say my name, Shazam!" Boom, and then he gets like, and he just looks like a scrawny little.
Like, it looks like Chuck.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like
Who
Chuck.
jumps ship, by the way, from Thor.
I was just like, no words could describe it. I was just like, what the hell is going on? This is probably gonna be on par with Suicide Squad. What did you think?
I have no idea what they're doing with the costumes in this returning.
Well, that's I thought
The Rock's gonna kill that little boy.
yeah, exactly.
The Rock is gonna kill that little boy.
The thing is, too, the weird part about this trailer is considering the fact that I get it, he's supposed to have a mindset of a kid, and it's like an adult guy. No, you're right. It's big. It's big.
It is big. It's like you might as well make Tom Hanks.
Yes, I'm not kidding. And I get it. He's supposed to be like the big, like a strong guy in the comics, but he still looks like a normal.
The costume makes him look like he's on the CW
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what to think of it.
I don't know.
That's what everyone wanted.
I'm just stuck
Yeah.
in the middle. I'm just like,
anything else? Can you?
It looks like crap.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you could translate what Tori's trying to say, but you just.
she pretty much said it for me. It's gonna be crap, and yeah.
Hunter.
What? So I originally, I mean,
Have you ever even heard of Shazam / Captain Marvel?
I've heard of Shazam at some point, but I thought it was just some graphic novel. Like, I didn't realize it was DC. Like, I was watching this trailer, I'm like, okay, this might be something I'm into, and then I saw the DC logo, I'm like, okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's comedy. It's like you said, it's a parody of superhero stuff.
But do you think it looks like a good parody?
No. Again, it's DC. I've heard. I haven't seen DC's films, but I know that it's a really mixed bag from some people, and yeah. So I don't know what to make of this. It looks like big though. I could totally agree.
It's definitely big, but so this one is Godzilla King of the Monsters. As you may know, I'm a little bit of a Godzilla fan. And first off, you stole that title from the American version of Godzilla 1954. So lazy.
Because it's a remake.
Yeah.
Basically. Actually, it's more of a remake of Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, because it has all the monsters from that film. And first thing that really started to annoy me was this really pretentious dialogue from this woman who's like, how we are the cause of humanity, and unless we release these monsters, the world will perish, even though it's like, actually it's perishing because the monsters were released. So I don't know why that really bothered. It's just like, it's a movie about monsters fighting. Honestly, that's all it is, so I don't really get the pretentiousness. What are you trying to hide? That being said, from what we've seen of the monsters, they look cool. At first I was like, what's Mothra? Mothra looks a little weird, but they do look cool. Every actor.
Are we gonna see them this time?
No.
That's what I'm hoping for.
We'll see like 5 seconds of it.
I think we'll see more, because that was the most vocal criticism, that you don't see much of Godzilla, so I feel like this would be a mandate to put more in there. So also Gareth Edwards not directing, but I want to say this. Every actor who spoke a line in this trailer had more charisma and emotion than Aaron Taylor Johnson ever did in that movie. Also is 11, because it's, what's her name?
Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things girl. I'm guessing she's gonna be like a psychic character, because it shows in the trailer her about to touch Mothra. I'm like, oh, she's gonna translate. That's my thought. It could be good. It could be bad. I don't know. I'm hoping for good. Brandon, thought?
It looks interesting. This movie, it's taking it from, they're like, oh, they're modern like titans.
Yeah.
Like they're Greek titans, and they're gonna fight it out, and they're gods basically, old gods that are come up and destroy the earth, and it's reckoning. And Godzilla's the hero because, of course, as Americans, we would see the bomb as a heroic move, which is incredibly interesting. Realize.
Japan is actually.
That's why we see it as a hero. That's why Americans, he's like, oh, Godzilla, he's the hero. Because he represents the bomb.
Japan has noted that too, actually, which is really funny. What are your thoughts? Like, do you think it could be good?
King Kong's not in this one, right?
Right.
Okay, this is the same universe as King Kong?
Yes, it is. Okay, good.
I'm out.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, okay, so what your thoughts then? You've told me you're not a Godzilla fan. Which, first of all, shame on you.
He's gonna fight
I'm probably with you on the same thing. I mean, it looks fine.
I just don't know what that dialogue the mom was saying. Really, this pretentious. Like, how do you know all this? Did the Titans, like Mothra and Silk, right?
I was happy to see Mothra though. If all the kaiju monsters, I would have loved it. I just wanted to see Mothra.
The butterfly.
I love the butterfly. It was cool.
Like adoring, actually.
Just the way that the wings spanned out, and then it just like it goes, ah, and I'm just like, good. That's it. You're gonna like
loop
give
that 6 times.
Yeah, exactly. But and then like seeing King Ghidorah, which really
actually
cool.
I think it's a bright idea they didn't make Ghidorah a space monster, as far as we know.
Why not?
Why
not go all out at this point? Honestly,
bring in Jaguar, goddammit!
Yep, I'm waiting for that, but I'm here and there with it.
Paige, are you not really a Godzilla person?
I'm just in between. I mean,
Shame on you. No, it's fine.
Shame.
I think it's gonna be okay. I'm not sure how I feel about them casting the girl 11.
Did you see the first one, or?
Yeah, but I don't know how I feel about them casting her. It's like, I don't know, people are gonna watch it because she's in it, I'm sure.
Are you afraid she'd be typecast maybe? Like playing a similar character?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I think that's what they're because she's reaching to touch Mothra, and I'm thinking, oh no.
She the two Japanese ladies.
Oh, they don't have two. Yeah, in the original Mothra franchise, there's usually two twin fairies who are like talking.
And they're like very tiny and they like fly around everywhere. Or something. I don't even know. I'm gonna be so racist in this video. I'm sorry, guys.
Late.
Late.
Evo is unavoidable.
Which
Hunter,
one did you
have you at least seen Godzilla?
I actually remember seeing the first one in theaters.
Lies.
The very
I saw
first
it
one.
in
Which
Lies.
The not the Matthew Broderick one. I'm talking about the
That's the
2014?
real first one.
2014 or whatever.
That's the original. Matthew
That's the
Broderick
original
one.
Godzilla, the
Is it?
very first
Yeah.
one that's ever been made.
So Hunter, what do you think of this?
I thought the first one was fine. This one looks. I just like the way that they scaled these monsters to be like really colossal. Because I mean, yeah, okay.
You mean colossal?
Well, whatever, yeah.
Colossi.
Colossi.
I haven't.
That sounds like a Godzilla. Colossi!
I didn't see it.
Told you we're gonna
Put the counter up. It's the second one. I can't wait.
Put another one up.
Why are you
Let
doing
them fight.
He's back in it.
Good.
Oh,
He's the
good.
only one that's him and the
Good.
other girl
He
who
was
has
the
no
only-
lines from the other one.
He was like the only reason I like. No, I didn't see King Kong, so I don't know how that ties into.
It actually was.
Shit.
No, I
I'm talking about,
disagree.
Skull Island.
I actually
heard
thought
it was
Skull
good.
Island was fine.
Shit.
Fine, we'll fight it out later today.
Let them fight.
But like I was saying about them being colossal, in the trailers they do it where I remember a scene I think when they showed Mothra, but it was behind a cloud or something and it was like flashing, and you could see like the person on the bottom and then Mothra's like spread out and stuff, and it's really
And then
crazy.
cut to
The
me
whole
saying,
Washington
Yeah.
D.C. is completely burned down.
Yeah.
The only one you really see most of is Rodan, because you constantly see
yeah, he's like
Yeah.
flying everywhere.
Rodan's gay. Fuck Rodan. He's the worst
Rodan is
one.
like the
Why do you hate Rodan?
Why do you have King Ghidorah and Rodan in the same movie? They're the same thing.
Now one's
Might as well have,
one's
And besides, Godzilla's the only one who can't fly in this movie, so he's got a serious disadvantage.
he's gonna shoot
Hey,
out
hey! Godzilla can fly. Have you not seen Godzilla versus the Smog Monster?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say smog monster.
That image is gone. So that's your thought.
No, I mean, it looks-
So what are your thoughts on Gamera?
Look fun.
Never
This
happened.
whole movie, this whole movie just looks like a disaster movie on crack.
I love
yeah,
this
that's-
Yes.
I better guess. Full disclosure, the only Shyamalan film I've ever seen is half of Last Airbender, and stopped right when they got to the earthbending stuff.
We're gonna talk about glass.
Yeah, we're talking about. So
Ass.
I'm not.
Glass? More like ass.
Thank you, James Rolfs. I've not seen Unbreakable or Split, but I got the basic gist of it. I was like, it opens with this woman just staring at the camera for a long time. I guess Shyamalan trying to do a comedy film, but
Yes.
also the film was in January, so I'm like, oh no, that's not a good sign. January is usually where the dumping ground.
Well, no,
Yeah.
January is where most of his films go. but
Oh.
let's
Because
talk-
they're all garbage.
yeah.
I will say it's interesting to see, like we were kind of saying with if this was Shazam's case, it's interesting to see a superhero film that's not based on a comic, and I find it. Oh, is it? Okay. I find that interesting. I don't know. I hear Shyamalan's getting better, but I still feel like I don't trust him. Like I'm in a dysfunctional relationship. I don't know if I should give you another chance or not, Shyamalan. But Brandon, take it over. What do you think of Glass? Actually, what do you think
Everyone
of?
said The Visit was so good and it was garbage. I have no faith. I
was
have no
laughing.
faith in Shyamalan doing anything.
Anyway, so did you ever see Unbreakable and or Split?
No.
Okay. Do you want to?
No. Shyamalan's like, I'm gonna make a superhero movie because that's what's popular now.
I'm gonna argue with you right there, Brandon. At
Yeah.
first, in 2004 when Unbreakable came out, or whenever, I forget when Unbreakable came out, he wasn't really playing. He went off of the whole like Spider-Man thing because he thought Spider-Man was popular. Let me make my own. So at first, Unbreakable was supposed to be nothing. It was just like a normal superhero film with Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Then we got Split.
10 years
Which no, I heard the thing was no one knew it was even connected till the
No
end.
one
That
knew.
was the
Yeah.
twist.
That was the twist.
Okay.
And I remember seeing Split and going, okay, this is cool. This is a pretty good horror film, and then like when you find out that Bruce Willis is at the end, and he's from Unbreakable, you
By
go.
the way, spoilers.
People have seen this movie already.
You haven't seen any movies.
But when I first saw that, I'm just like, oh no, is he gonna do a superhero universe? And then when I heard about Glass, I was like, you know what? I want to see how far he could go with this. I want to see how far Shyamalan could do.
Unintentionally good, or you want it to be a good bad, or what?
I liked Split. Unbreakable was very, very. M. Night Shyamalan does have his shit moments, but Unbreakable is all of the time. But he has like his moments where he actually does do well. Like Unbreakable is one of them. Sixth Sense, obviously.
Wow,
like
those are two movies on the opposite ends of 2 decades.
Right, and then, but the thing is, and then I remember The Visit, and I remember laughing my ass off because the movie was
terrible.
bad. But with Split, I was like, okay, this is pretty good, and I wanted to see if he would have done it. And yes, he did it.
But he has
So-
1/10 of his movies are good.
1/10 of it, yes.
You're talking about Sixth Sense on one side of the other decade.
And then you're looking at Devil and Airbender.
And then you're
all
looking
that.
at Happening, you're looking at The Village.
Lady in the
You're
Water.
looking at Lady in the Water.
What's a Will Smith one again?
After Earth.
To be fair, I think there's a bias nowadays of superheroes, but.
See,
I'm talking about superhero, I'm talking about this filmmaker
No,
who
I'm
has such a
saying-
goddamn big
why
ego.
I don't think anyone would deny.
There's a reason
Shyamalan.
why people are liking Split and Unbreakable. I think it's because of the superhero bias lately.
Well, Unbreakable
the thing
came before
is,
this
with
even happened.
Split, you never knew it was supposed to be a superhero.
And Unbreakable, that was before this whole renaissance even started.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of, now it
So
feels
they're
like
gonna
he's trying.
drag it back.
So it's kind of like he's
Drag the corpse out.
He's
Well,
rewriting
fucking
everything.
make a sequel.
I'm excited to see Glass. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be cool to see Shyamalan do something like this. I know it's gonna be absolute garbage, but
It's a lot of what you're saying. I know it's.
it's like I'm going here and back and forth with it, but it's like.
Hey, can you help him out here?
I think I have a different opinion from you though. So I mean, I'm really excited for it because I really enjoyed Split and Unbreakable was pretty great too. Some of his films, well actually quite a few, are pretty shitty.
Quite a few.
Most.
Yeah, quite a few are like garbage, but I mean, regardless, they're still better than like watching Hotel Transylvania 3. They're
Which you can watch on my channel right now.
Shameless plug.
So she was talking about Hotel Transylvania 3. That was your final thought. It's better than watching Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, I mean, most of his movies are better than that. They've
How
got,
dare you?
Well,
Solely the good name of Adam Sandler, who's made many excellent movies like The Wedding Singer and no
Jack
other
and
movies.
Oh my god.
I still need to get Jack and Jill.
I
So
enjoyed
you're in favor of Glass?
yes,
I'm
I think
gonna-
it looks pretty good.
And with me, I will say yes, I'll go and watch it too.
Hunter.
Okay, Last Airbender I saw without even watching the Avatar show, so I thought it was alright.
But then-
I mean, the rest of the Shyamalan
It was alright.
Yeah. Devil I hated. So yeah, I think Shyamalan movies are shit.
But so,
Yeah.
what do you think of Glass?
I think it's a cool idea what he's trying to do, like form like a trilogy of
Do you
superheroes,
think
but
he's
I'm
gonna
still-
play in
I'm
it?
probably not gonna see it. No.
What do you think Shyamalan's gonna play in that movie?
No, he will. No, he will.
Wait,
no, he will.
was he-
He has every cameo in every one of his movies.
Okay, well,
And
he probably
As the
will.
hero.
In Lady in the Water, he's apparently a brilliant writer who will die.
In Signs, he was the guy who killed his wife.
The
I haven't
Happening
seen
is
any
on the
other
phone.
movies besides Last Airbender and Devil. Those are the only two Shyamalan movies.
He's the last Airbender in the last
So let's
Airbender.
continue.
So, weren't you guys excited when the Alien came back in Alien Covenant?
no.
Yes.
So are you excited for the Predator to come back in Predator?
Adrian
No, I haven't
Brody's
seen-
coming back?
I actually saw the second film first, and I enjoyed the second one. I do love the first one. I guess we're ignoring the Adrian Brody one, because in the Adrian Brody one, there's a new type of superior predator. In this film, there's another new type of superior predator. So it's like,
Keegan-Michael Key.
yeah, he's in this. And but
Predator.
Yeah, I was trying to make the joke there.
but what I'm saying is,
Get out.
Kevin Spacey's in this movie?
I want the Predator franchise to be done. I don't care about them anymore. I don't care. I mean, alright, actually, who wants to make a bet? Who bets Arnold shows up at the very end? Somehow they got a cameo from Arnold.
CGI.
Somehow.
CGI
Yeah.
younger because it's a prequel.
No.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it a prequel?
No, that's the twist. It's a prequel at the end. Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers, CGI younger, and Arnold Schwarzenegger show up at the end. And
So
they
what-
do that handshake, and that's the last shot of the movie.
Dude, you son of a bitch.
There you
Too
go.
many pencil bullshit. No.
And it's gonna be like
hold
close
it.
up on that hand.
Yeah.
And they hold it, and the credits roll.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's gonna be that one guy who just closely analyzes the hand, see it clips through it.
I was gonna just say that.
Do we even have? Can we not talk about Predator? I haven't seen the trailer. I just don't care about it.
No, this is staying.
I really don't care about Predator.
So wait, is
Hey,
it
That's everyone's thought.
it a
No one
movie?
cares about Predator.
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's a, I thought it was a show.
Have you seen the first
For some
Predator?
reason,
No.
I thought it was a
So
show.
you don't have.
Have you seen the second
Oh, I
Predator?
just never
Have you
cared
seen
about
Alien vs. Predator?
No.
Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Alien vs. Predator.
Have you seen Alien Covenant?
I haven't
Predators
seen any Alien. Oh,
Predators.
I've seen some of Alien, but I haven't seen any Predator film.
Oh, that settles that.
Yeah.
That's it for the movie trailers, and I think we're gonna separate this into two parts. The second part's gonna be some of the TV show
We're
stuff.
not
So
talking about Slenderman.
Are we not talking about Titans?
Are you not talking about Fantastic?
you know what? I'm done.
Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts.
Where to find them? Johnny Depp is such a fantastic beast.